Hey, hello, all you wonderful beings of light and truth seekers. Welcome back to my channel for Reboot Tarot. I'm Jess Sadler. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for the support you're giving me. If you're new here, hitting this place up for the first time, check it out. If you like what you see, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do get notified of future videos. And for all who are watching, I would appreciate some support if you hit the thumbs up, not the thumbs down, preferably not, but thumbs up, and that'll allow me to see the support I'm getting as well. There's other ways you can support this channel as well, which are listed in the description. So today's reading is going to be a general love reading, and it's going to be a mystery love reading. And you say, well, how's that going to be? Well, I'm going to be placing the cards face down instead of normally face up, and so I won't know exactly what's going on until I turn the cards over. So that's going to help me to sharpen my intuition, and perhaps you as well if you're reading it along the way as well. So it's something new. I just thought, because tarot is classed as a game, right? So I thought, let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a bit of fun on a Monday. So let's have a Monday mystery love reading. Why not? Let's go for that. And it's for all signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. For all who are watching, and basically take what resonates and leave the rest behind, as they say. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to pull some cards first of all for the energy for you and your person, as in where are you currently, where are you both currently. So this will be you, this will be your person, and this will be the mutual energy in between. So let's have a card for each of those. For any jumpers that come out, it depends what way they jump out. If they're face down, I'll keep them. If they come face upwards, I'll be putting them back in the deck. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's have one there, and one there. So let's deal with these first. See what we've got. We have got the Temperance. Your energy is the Temperance card, so you're feeling quite balanced. You're feeling good, and you can see a lot of blue, a lot of intuition here as well, the purple and so on, and you're feeling pretty balanced. You can see the balance here because you've got this large, if you like, moons, right? Large moon there, but it's balanced by the smaller moons. Okay, and it's on one of these, like in the circus that they have these, or acrobatics, they have these like seesaw things with like a ball or maybe a cylinder underneath. Sometimes they build them up as well, don't they? And they get some terrifying heights, and you wonder how on earth do they stay upwards, without falling. And it takes a lot of practice, I'm sure. But this also signifies that the balance isn't always equal. If there's a compromise to be made, it isn't always spot on 50-50. As you can see here, it's not exactly equal, perhaps, because those four smaller moons perhaps are larger when they're all compressed together, or smaller. So there's maybe some compromise that you may have to make. And you may have to give more than you take. Okay, so you've got to be aware of that. But certainly you're in a good energy, you're in a very balanced energy. So your person's energy then is the Ten of Swords. So then in not such a good energy. Okay, they have a lot of issues going on. Mainly to do with their thoughts, mainly to do with perhaps limiting beliefs, doubts, fears, anxieties, and certainly this time that we're living in, it could cause a lot of fear and anxiety and the like. So it may have something to do with that. But in relation to you, they fear that you are perhaps in a better place than they are, and it could well be that you are walking away, perhaps moving away from them. They fear that they're going to have to carry on without you. That could well be the situation. The mutual energy then is the Knight of Swords. You have indeed cut them off. Quite possible for some. This is not for all of you, but in some way you've cut them off, turned your back on them. Perhaps a wrong word's been said and you're not speaking to them, or perhaps you feel that the relationship has come to an end. It's gone as far as it can go, and there's time for a change. And that doesn't mean to say that the relationship is going to end, just means that it's time for a change. And the way it has been going needs to be cut out, basically, needs to be cut away. We'll see as we go deeper into the cards as to how this pans out. Okay, so at the moment you're feeling okay, your person isn't, and the mutual energy between you is like a separation. There's a separation between you. So how do you feel about your person right now? How do you feel about your person right now, collective? How do you feel about your person right now? How does your person feel about you right now? How does your person feel about you, collective? How does your person feel about you? And what's the mutual energy between you both? What's the mutual energy between you both at this time? What's the mutual energy between you both? So let's have a look what we have. We have got the King of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the King of Swords then, he can be quite judgmental, can't he? He can be quite cutting. So it seems that you've come to a decision. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Wands, something you're passionate about, so it's a new beginning, perhaps. And you could well be rushing in to something else, to a new way. You receive some kind of news that comes maybe from afar, I'm getting, and this could be like a long-term or a long-distance relationship, and then you decided to make some changes in your life. Like I said, it's not going to resonate with everyone. In a relationship, this could well be that you receive new ideas of how to revitalize the relationship. And especially if you're in a soulmate situation, a twin flame situation, and you don't want to get rid of that relationship, do you? So you're looking for ways to improve. So you've done a lot of thinking, and you've considered things, and you've come to the decision that something new needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly, and you get the information that you need, the inspiration or the information that you need to be able to do that. For your person, we have got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So it's very emotional. The Five of Cups obviously represents kind of a loss, kind of a grief over what's lost now, without noticing that you still have plenty left behind that you can focus on. So within a relationship, focusing on the negative things is not going to help. Focus on the good times, on the good stuff, that's been happening. And you'll have that Nine of Pentacles situation again. So this is very fortuitous card, isn't it? The Nine of Pentacles is like almost like wish fulfillment in that sense, but certainly in a material way. So in a prosperous way. So there could be some money related, I don't know, possibly. But you've got also the Knight of Cups, and that's also like a new beginning, isn't it? A new energy. And yes, the Knight of Cups normally is someone who's like waiting. You normally see him on a horse, he's not moving anywhere, he's distracted. you know. But in this case, you see him here. He's got the cup in his hands. He's just kind of almost leaning against the bar, even though the bar's not there. But he's got his feet crossed, his ankles crossed, and he's kind of leaning against, you know, just waiting to see what happens next. So the onus really is on you, collective, because your person is waiting for you to take action that they know, they feel is going to be very beneficial. They're trying their best to focus on the good stuff rather than the negative. Okay, they don't want this to end between you. So mutual energy between you both. Then you have the King of Pentacles, suited and booted, as I call it, ready for action. Let's go, baby. You know, this is your James Bond card, I call it. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, so hanging on. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, balance, juggling, you know, bringing balance into it. So it's excellent. This is excellent because you have here the King of Pentacles who's totally in control of his emotions. He knows exactly what to do. And as I call him, suited and booted, Mr. James Bond. He knows exactly what to do. He's got it all carefully planned out. Okay. So you, collective, have got everything planned out, exactly what you want to do next. Because you don't want to let go of what you have. Okay, so if this is in a relationship, you don't want to let go of what you have. And it's going to have a very good effect. It's going to bring balance into your life. If you're, excuse me, if you're single, this could well be that someone new may be trying to come into your life, but you are quite happy being on your own, and you don't want to let go of that. You don't want to let go of your freedom. You don't want to let go of being able to walk around the house naked, you know, that kind of thing, or you know, just do your own thing, go out when you want to without having to answer to anyone coming back, all that kind of stuff, you know, doing your own thing. Perhaps you've been single for a while and you kind of unsure how to go into a relationship now because it's been a while, it's been a few years perhaps. But so you're hanging on to that, you've made a decision and you're quite happy to bring balance into your life by not moving forward if you're single. If you're in a relationship, you've made a decision how to bring things forward within that relationship, to repair it, to revitalize it, to reignite it, you know, and get things going again. Because let's face it, I mean, well, over the last 6 months or so, you know, relationships have been hit hard with all this lockdown situation and so on, and have been tested to the hilt, haven't they? So there's been quite possibly within relationships a lot of tension built up, and you know that can explode at times when all that pressure's all tightened up, you know, and it's got to explode at some time, you know. And now's the chance to kind of repair that, if you like, to bring balance back into your life again by perhaps planning something, a surprise weekend away, or just a night out, or a lovely meal, romantic meal, a date night, anything like that, just to relieve whatever tension may have built up. And if you know, if even have someone to look after the kids or something, just so it's just you and your partner, you know, that'd be really, really wonderful, wouldn't it? You know, and be able to talk things out, you know, in a calm way, and you know, get back into that wonderful relationship that you had perhaps before the lockdown situations, you know, and really get back on track in that way as well, because you obviously do not want to let go of each other. Neither of you. It's the mutual energy. Neither of you want to let go. You want balance. Both of you want balance, and you want what it was before, the successful relationship that you had before. Okay, so I'm going to change cards now. I'm going to see what the outcome's going to be by using the Gilded Tarot. So I'd like to see what the outcome's going to be. Not taking jumpers. So for you, collective, what is the outcome going to be? What outcome are you expecting? What outcome are you expecting, collective? Okay, So for your person, what outcome is your person expecting? What outcome is your person expecting? And between you both, what is the energy between you both? So like I said, I'm not taking jumpers. There's been quite a few come out, but that's not what I'm going to do. So, what is... I'm not taking jumpers, thank you. What is the mutual energy for the outcome? The mutual energy for the outcome, thank you. I know the universe probably wanted us to look at other things, other situations there with the jumpers and so on, but in actual fact there was too many. There was about 4 or 5 cards coming out at the time, so I wasn't taking them. And for the purposes of what we're playing today, it didn't fit. So let's have a look of the outcome energy, and we have got the Star, and then we've also got the 3 of Cups, and we have got the 4 of Swords. So taking the 4 of Swords, first of all, the waiting is over. Okay, the waiting is over, and this can be for singles as well as those who are already in a relationship, already couples and so on. The waiting is over. The decision has been made. You've received the call. You can wake up and get on with your life. Wish fulfilled. You know, 3 of Cups, party time, celebration, reunion. This is a reunion. So for those of you who are in a relationship, reuniting with your loved one, with your significant other. Okay, and it has very favourable outcome, the Star. Don't get much better than that, do you? Apart from the sun. You know, this is very good. This is excellent, 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 excellent. So for your person, we have got 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and a 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got 2 3s, which is new beginnings. 3 of Swords doesn't mean that say it's got to be betrayal or heartbreak or anything like that. Okay, it's just looking at it from other perspectives. Perhaps what you're suggesting is something new, you know, for your person. So they're looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, so like a triangulation, past, present, future kind of situation. You know, so it's a triangulation in that sense. I don't look upon this card as a backstabbing or heartbreak kind of situation, because you have the Sun sign right in the middle. And if you're in a heartbreak situation, you would not have the Sun sign in your card. Okay, so it's just looking at things, using your thoughts, thinking things over, looking at things from a different perspective. And that's just for your person. Okay, so they need to look at things from a different perspective. 2 of Wands, decision to be made, which direction to go, left or right, or do they want to go straight through the portal, go through the middle into the unknown? Okay, excuse me. Then you got the 3 of Pentacles. Oops, I'm doing everything today. So 3 of Pentacles. You have here the craftsman, the master craftsman, if you like. You can see what he's made before, what he's making now. So this is another new beginning in a sense, forging a new beginning. So should they accept the perspectives and make the decision, you know, make the choice that you, and accept the choice that you are offering, they can have a new beginning. For those who are single, it could well be that you reject them because you want to hang on to the life that you already have. Okay, so you've decided to carry on as you are. Okay, so that's where this could come in, not so much heartbreak but maybe disappointment, but because of the way this person is, sun sign, they can choose to move on to new beginnings. It frees them up as well. mutual energy between you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving forward. You've got the King of Cups. And you've got the Empress. So rebirth. King of Cups, generous, prosperous, in control of his energy and emotions, happy, jovial situation. The Wheel of Fortune is moving forward onto new things. The Empress is new beginnings, rebirth. So within a relationship, starting again, a restart. For those who are single, for those who choose not to stay alone anymore, and you do want to move on, this is your chance to do it. And then you may be suggesting something for your person that may be something new, different way of looking at things, and they have to make that decision themselves. But you're willing to move on, but perhaps under your terms. Maybe there's a way around. We can get together, because this could well be with a past person. I'm doing everything today. So this could well be with a past person, that not necessarily an ex. It could well be an old friend, that's come back into your life, and you decide perhaps, we can get together, but I've been on my own that long. I've got certain ways of doing things, and we have to find a balance, between that and my privacy. Perhaps you're one of these, like myself, who like a bit of privacy, a bit of me time to do your own thing. It's not all about sticking together like glue all day long, every day, every year, and so on. You need time away from each other as well. So it may well be that, yes, you'll accept a new relationship, but under your terms. And for that reason, your person may be, I don't know, I'll have to look at it from a different way, but I can see the point in it. I can see how this could work. So I have to make a decision, which way do I want to go? Shall I take the well-trodden path, or shall I go into the unknown? And if I choose the unknown, we'll forge something brilliant between the both of you. So there you have it. Excellent reading, I would say. Choices to be made. Like I said, I can see there's a lot of red, so a lot of passion in all these cards. Most of these cards, a lot of passion, a lot of intuition, a lot of calmness as well. So there's nothing getting out of hand kind of thing in all of this. If, like I said, just to recap, if it's a relationship that's already existing, this could be like a reboot after all this lockdown period, getting things back on track. Okay, if you're single, either you're going to choose to stay single because you're happy that way, or you're quite willing to move on into a new relationship, but there are things that you would like to have within that relationship which will benefit you, like privacy, time on your own, that kind of thing. Left to do your own thing. It could well be that you have a relationship but you live in separate dwellings, separate houses, separate flats. You're not actually living together, but you are together in a relationship. So you still have that time and space, and you spend time together, perhaps at each other's place, spend the night together, whatever. Now and again, maybe at weekends. Could well be because of career situation. Perhaps one of you commutes a lot, so the only time you see each other is at the weekends. That kind of situation. There's all kinds of possibilities in that way. So what I'm going to do now is pull a couple of cards from the Moonology Oracle, and let me see. I want to find out why the Three of Hearts is here. So why is the Three of Hearts Three of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords here, please? Why is the Three of Swords here? Step out of your comfort zone. There you go. Step out of your comfort zone. So that's what I've been saying, really, especially with singles. It could also well be within a relationship that what's suggested is different, totally different to what you've done before. Maybe within a relationship it could well be something, introducing something like role play, or going to joining a nudist club. Something totally wacky. you know not your normal kind of relationship in that sense. And obviously I'm not talking about BDSM and stuff like that. I'm not into that myself. But it could well be, some different way of doing something that makes you feel, or makes your person feel, a little bit uncomfortable at first, because it's not within the normal comfort zone. Okay, but once they accept it, it'll work out really well. And this also, like for singles, you could well be suggesting something out of the comfort zone for them as well, for the new person coming into your life, and it's up to them whether they accept it or not. So why is the Four of Swords here then, please? The Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so the waiting time is over basically. Now is the time to act. You have this crescent moon here, waxing moon, so it's gaining momentum, and now is the time to act. You see 3 birds flying here. So don't forget my cards out of the way. 3 birds flying there. New beginnings. Okay, so that means there's new beginnings on the way, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship. New beginnings on the way, new opportunities. That energy is building up, leading to something new. And that's all I want to cover with them. So I'll just move on to notes from the universe. Let's see what the universe would like us to know about this complete reading. What does the universe want us to know about this complete reading? And the first card is, the first 2 cards, here we go. Right, your treasure is at hand. Okay, your treasure is at hand, and that's really something as well, because you're almost there is another way of putting that. What you want is just about there, it's within reach. Okay, so on the back it says, sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those you've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is quite a few lists. Tally-ho. So it's a bit difficult for me to read without me reading glasses. But anyway, so be happy with what you got. I think this one is more for those already within a relationship. You've got something within your relationship that you want to keep, you want to maintain, okay, and you are happier with what you've got than with being tempted to look elsewhere. Karma is on your side. Here's the next one. So karma is on your side. So whatever has happened to you in your past life, if someone has done the dirty on you or done something wrong to you, and vice versa, you've done that to someone else, it comes round again, doesn't it? The same when you've done good to others and they've done good to you, that comes round as well, doesn't it? So it says, if you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you'd even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. Andale, 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 andale. Okay, Speedy Gonzales, isn't it? Andale, andale. Okay, this singles, this is for you. Okay, so I had the message for those already in a relationship. This singles is for you. Now's your time to move. Perhaps I would even go as far to say, now it's your time to no longer be single. It's time for you to move on, get yourself into a relationship. you know. And I'm just being told that relationship could also be with yourself, in the sense of, you know, if you do decide, no, I'm going to be the bachelor or the spinster, you know, then you're going to be happy with yourself. You've got to find that happiness within yourself and not be bitter or disappointed or feel rejected, you know, because of whatever has happened in the past. Learn to love, accept and forgive yourself, and when you do that, karma will come round and support you. Okay guys, that's your reading, the mystery love reading. What do you think of it? Let me know. You know, did it resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. Did you like the way it was done? Let me know in the comments. I want this feedback, guys, so I can improve and provide you with a much better service than I've been doing up to now. I'm trying to find my own way of doing things, you know, that's not just the same old that everybody else does. So I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to get the feedback, I'm willing to take all that on board and work it out for myself as well, you know, and add my own little bits to it to think on it and improve. I want to be more accurate, obviously, and to be more clear and understandable, and I feel that this reading is certainly going to be of benefit to many of you out there who are watching. So thank you once again, guys, and as always, you know, if you want to support me, there's ways you can do that in description. And trying to think there's anything else I would like to say. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, either tarot, numerology or playing card reading, you can find details of that on my website. Lovely guys, that's it for now, and I look forward to the next time. So until then, namaste.